Hello, I'm working on sharing this in some of my other communities. I guess I could probably turn around, try to figure out. This take me about 2 minutes to get this in those other spots. I'm used to have Tonda here sharing all this for me. I can't do it by myself. See if that does it. Yay, there it is in one spot. Let's see. Group. There it is in that spot. One more spot. And I'll be ready to go. Okay. Now the biggest thing is to see comments. Maybe I need to record it back up. All right. Let's work on comments here. Can somebody comment so I can see if I can see comments? So I can answer questions? Hello, Kyla. I just saw you come in. Can you make a comment so I can see if I can see your comments? Swipe. Okay, I see him. Now I see. Kyla, Deanna. Thank you all. Thank you. Now, let me see if I can. Something better there. All right, so tonight we're going to make this grapevine, and I'm going to use this cute little ballerina bunny that I got last year from Ross. So what I did on the back, I just added one of those cable mounts, and I'm going to slip a paper, I never can, the Chanel stem through there, and then that's how I'm going to secure her to this grapevine. So let me get some of those stems. So I'll make sure I have some different things, and I think I'll make the bow first. So I don't know how to get that auto talking on off there. Hey, Tonda. See, I'm trying to do this without you. Really, really hard. I think I got it shared everywhere, though. So that was good. So the first thing I'm going to do is secure her to my grapevine. And I already went through here and clipped off with my cutters anything that was like sticking out and made that grapevine look a little junky, like leaves that had dried on there and things like that. But so I'm just fitting that through that cable mount tie that I already added on there, just so I can secure her to my wreath. And she's got like something in her, like a beanbag kind of, so she sits pretty good. So I'm just going to sit her there and then pull that through to hold her tightly to that grapevine. So I know she's a little ballerina, so we'll put her little feet in little ballerina mode. She's got a little bit of wire in her. Hey, Jeff. She's got a little bit of wire in her ears, so that'll be good. All right, so I've got my glue pot heating up there so I can add my bow, but the first thing, or add my florals. So the first thing I want to do is make a bow. And I was going to do her in pink because she has this cute little pink on her. But then I noticed that she had more of a peachy bow already in her hair. So I decided to go with, hi Debbie. I decided to go with more peach and not that pink. Do you all see live captions on my page? That's bugging me. Okay, so I'm going to do this white ribbon. I just bought a bunch of different ribbons out, so I'm not really sure which one I'll go with. But I do want to start with this white one on the bottom. So I'm just going to measure out about an 8-inch tail. And then gather it up. This is really thick ribbon. Put it down into my easy bow. Doing this a little backwards. So I thought it would be better if I put this up on the wreath stand. And then I'm going to make a pretty big loop for this first one. Like about 6.5 inches. And gather that. Another loop, twisting in the middle, about 6.5 more inches. And then coming down with a tail. So that's going to be the backdrop of my bow. Hello, Jody. Thanks for jumping on. So I really love this. I don't know if you can see this in the camera very well, but it's got like an iridescent, sparkly, checked look to it. And it's really a good ribbon, really thick. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail these ends. Then I'm going to add my next bow, or my next ribbon. what I'll do is I'll go with this really pretty teal color. You're gonna have to come over and see it, Jody. It's Robin came up the other day and she said, oh my gosh, it is much prettier in person, or much bigger, I guess. You're gonna have to build onto your house in West Virginia. You probably have room at your other house. Okay, so I'm gonna do another 8-inch tail. Flip it through there. Give her that rope. She needs it, Stacy. I know, because you do more crafts than I do. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 loops on this one. So I'm going to make them go diagonal. Twisting always in the middle to bring that pretty side up. And keeping those just a little bit shorter than my back one. He's laughing and shaking. Let's gang up on him. That's what we need to do. Girls, gang up on him. Okay, so I'm doing 4 loops this time. Tell him this is what I've done in retirement. Play with ribbon. And then another tail. Pushing that down, keep it tight. And then I'm going to dovetail these as well. Sometimes it's just easier if you dovetail them right after you put them in, because when I go back, sometimes I miss them, but there's a lot of them. Okay, so let's pick up another color here. Well, I think I'm going to do this color. This has a really pretty blue iridescent on the end of it. This actually came in a Deco Exchange Wreath kit that comes like once a month. So it's really pretty. It's got stuff on the edge. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but it's iridescent. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to start with my tail up so I can make this bow just a little bit funky. And I'm going to make these loops just about a ½ inch smaller than the ones before. And I'm going to do the same crisscross method. That I did before. So putting that up there, bring this one down. So you can see I've got 1 tail up and 1 tail down and 2 loops. Thank you all for coming and crafting with me tonight. It's kind of boring doing this when you're all by yourself. Okay, so now I'm going to add this color. It's kind of a peachy color. Didn't have a whole lot of peach, believe it or not. There's not a whole lot of peach over there to choose from, so. And again, I'm going to start with my tail going up about 7 inches probably, I'm guessing. I'm not really good at math. All right, so twisting to keep that pretty side always up. I'm doing a vertical again, so twisting. And let's make this go over that way a little bit. Okay, so there we go again. Just 2 loops and 2 tails. 1 tail up, 1 tail down. A lot of different ribbon on this one. Dovetailing my ends. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Hey, Tina. That's what I just told Jody, that you came and said it looked better in person. Come see it in person. All right, so let's get just a little bit more of this peach in there. So I'm going to use a smaller one. Let's get a little bit more of that color. And again, just a tail, twisting for a loop, making it just about a 1/2 inch smaller than the other, because you want to be able to see all your different ribbons. I'm actually going to do 4 loops for this one. And twisting. This is going to be a really big bow. And then twisting to get a tail. So this one has 4, 2 on each side, and 2 tails coming down. Dovetails. I think that's twisted enough because it doesn't want to stay in there. Twist, twist, twist. Okay. Then the last one is going to be another white one, and it's just going to be a center loop. So it's going to do a center loop. And twist that so the pretty side is facing us. Stick it in there. Bring them down. Okay, so I'm ready to tie this off. I'm just going to use, what are these called? I never can remember what these are called. We've had these since we were in kindergarten. Help me, help me. Chanel stems, I think, but I know we call them something else. Tonda, you know what they're called. All right, so I'm going to use this. And remember, you want to keep that stacked up because this is really thick. And really, when they're this thick, you should use a zip tie. So, pipe cleaner. Thank you, Jody. I can never remember they're called pipe cleaners. All right, so let me get a zip tie because that's really thick, and I'm afraid that the pipe cleaner will not hold it, but I still need the pipe cleaner to put it around the grapevine. So I'm gonna get it out of here, and I hope I can keep it without falling. But see how that stack is on there? You want to keep that stack on there. Bring your pipe cleaner around without losing it. And zip it. Okay. Zip, zip, zip. And then I've got that pipe cleaner back here as well. Just so I can use it to attach it to the grapevine. But there, it's really secure and it's not going to fall apart. So, clipped off my excess zip tie, and then let's fluff out our bow. So, pretty much your bow's going to go where you want it to go because it's wired ribbon. That's why we use wired ribbon. So the bow goes where we want it to go. Pull these down. I have lots of tails. Let me cut the top tails. I didn't cut those into dovetails. Oh, one of them I did. One of them I didn't. And then I need to cut these last two that we put on, these little white ones. Okay, so we're going to add the bow. To our grapevine, and you just kind of look at it, and I'm going to do it just a little, I think I'll do it right in the middle. And so I'm just going to take these two ends and push them through the grapevine. Find a little spot, you know, because it's very holy. So you can just push it through. Comes out the back, and then I'm just going to pull it tight. And twist it on the back. Then you just can pull on your ribbons just to give them a little bit of curve to them. So there is our bow. I'm just going to curl these up. I'm really liking bows that have just a little bit of a curl to them. Then you just tug on them a little bit to bring them. No, I used to use a pencil because I couldn't get them curled right. You can curl them around the pencil and then pull them, but I know, I think so too. Love it, love it, love it. All right. I may add some more ribbon down once we get our florals in. So I've got some florals. I'm ready for spring. Oh my gosh, I hope we're all girls on here. I had a mammogram Tuesday morning. And honestly, after I had that mammogram, I texted my girlfriend because we'd been talking about it. And I said, oh my gosh, I think they've changed the kind of machine they have or something, because it didn't like hurt really bad. You know how they usually hurt really bad. But after I came home, I'd been home a few hours, then I started having all kinds of pain. Yesterday I was having so much pain on my chest wall that if it had been on the left side, I would have thought I was having a heart attack. But today, I'm doing a lot better. Okay, so my glue has been cooking, so it's all melted and ready for me to add florals. So I'm going to start with some greenery. Let me just get it cut off. I think Jeff said he bought me a new one of these, but I think he kept it. If he's still on here, he was on here a minute ago. Or maybe he bought him one, I can't remember, but we were looking for me one. So I'm just cutting this off so I can have some smaller pieces. And then I'm just going to tuck those back into my grapevine. Just following the shape that I already have of this grapevine. I thought this would be enough. If not, I got some more I can get. And when you buy florals, make sure that they have that you can bend them, because if you can't bend them, you can't place them where you want them to go. So that's really important. Okay, so there's them at the top. I really want her to be, I might have to move her a little bit. I'm not liking her angle. All right, I'm gonna add her back in a few minutes. I just was not liking the angle she was. Getting a little too high for the camera, I think. All right, so let's put a couple down here. This way you have glue strings. I can get under one of these crossbar things. I really try to do that. I think it gives it a little bit more security. Okay, so there's our greenery. I think I'm going to get just a little bit more. Well, no. Well, I think I am. Wait 1 second. Got some more, just a little bit lighter color, I think. It'll go. don't know. Tonda, you're not missing much. It's rained all day here in West Virginia. Right. I think this might be like a eucalyptus, possibly. All right. You get lots of glue strings. Yeah, you were lucky. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you for coming and talking to us. You can craft together. Are you in Huntington or Myrtle Beach? Oops. All right, I'm going to do one more behind this bow right there on the end. Yeah. And then I'll start adding the color in. Okay. Now I also got these really pretty florals that I think match her pretty good. And these actually I think came from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I love to find flowers at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so when we're working with our flowers, we try to like work in threes, sort of making a triangle for your eye. So and these stems are flexible as well. So you can kind of put them anywhere you need them to be. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. So one there, two up there. Now some people stick all their stuff in there and then glue it, but I don't have patience to do that. So I think that's going to be a little smaller. Doesn't get in my flower's way. All right, let's add in some of these tulips. And I got these last year at Michael's. Michael's usually has these on sale, like for $1.99 about this time of year. That's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to add a lot of these in. And I may come back and add some more of the teal colored flowers in as well. And where can I get a bow maker like yours? That's called an easy bow maker. And you can get them on Amazon. You can get them at Deco Exchange. I'm not sure if Michael's has one or not, or Hobby Lobby, but they're really easy to find. I've actually had that one, Jody. That's my oldest bow maker. There's so many of them out there. Okay, so you're welcome. Oh, you did? Deanne said she thinks she saw them at Michael's yesterday. You can actually go online and look. Like if you pull up our Michael's store, it shows their inventory. It's really cool. So you don't have to waste your time going up there. I was looking for a cricket thing. See if they had it today, and they did. Let's stick one coming up out of that bow. Hey, I got some really good Christmas stuff. And you know why I think they still have a lot of Christmas stuff? Is somebody told me, I think I'm going to need some more of these blue flowers down here. Somebody told me that a lot of their Christmas stuff got stuck out on those boats, you know, how they weren't being able to come in and get unloaded. And as it's coming in, they're putting it out. And they're putting it out at like 70% off. I mean, I got so much stuff for 70% off at Michael's. Florals, wreath forms, all kinds of stuff. I got some of that. I don't know if you all remember that like ball garland that they had. I got some of that. If I'm turned the other way, I can see the TV and see your comments a lot easier. But I didn't turn that way because my camera was already facing this way. Okay, making some more of these tulips. Hey Deanne, was there any Easter out yet? I was at Big Lots today, Jody, and they had their Easter stuff out. I want to tell you something they had that I thought was really cool. Is they had some wreath forms, you know, already have some flowers on it. Not a whole lot, but they were only $20. And you could get one already started and just add some more to it, a pretty bow, and you wouldn't have a lot of money in it. Oh, I've heard about those mystery boxes. I've never gotten one either. Okay, I'm going to add a few more of these blue flowers. Oh, I've already cut them off. Or teal or whatever color that is. A family of blue. Yeah, I went there today. So I know that they've got those there. So my nail tech told me, I don't know if you all know this, I know Robin does because I told her, but my nail tech told me that over there on the other side of Casa Grande, where they're tearing down all those houses in South Point, that they're putting in a Chick-fil-A. A Chick-fil-A, an Aldi, and something else. I can't remember what the something else was. I'm so excited about that. That's close there too to one of Stacy's offices, I think. Jody. Okay. I've got a little bit of baby's breath. Oh, Starbucks. Are they putting a Starbucks there, Jody? I need Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Okay, this is just some baby's breath, and this also came from the Dollar Tree. And they are, I don't know if you all have been to South Point Dollar Tree, but they're revamping it. And they're closed right now because they're redoing it. Oh, that's exciting. Kyla will love it. The Starbucks is coming. But they're revamping it, and when they open it up, it'll, you know, be $1.25. But still, you get a lot of great things over there for $1.25. So I'm just going to add some sprigs of this white baby's breath just to pull some of that white out because my bunny's white. I got some white flowers in there. Took a bunch of stuff over to the nail salon today where I sell out of. So, this might go over there as well, or I might put this on, go ahead and just put this on Etsy. I don't have a whole lot of stuff in my Etsy store. I think this is just a little bit different, but not different enough that I think it'll matter. We're almost finished. Just gotta get our bunny to sit on there the way I want her to. I'm pulling all those glue strings off if you wonder what I'm doing. Okay. I think that looks pretty even. I'm thinking maybe her little, where I stuck that on there, I'm going to have to, should have stuck it closer to the other side. Let's get that off. All right, I'm going to put another blue cable tie on her. So I can set her up a little bit more than I may put something in her hands. I think that would be really cute if I could find something to put in her hands. Let me go get another cable tie. Just give me a second. Okay. So I'm going to put one the other side of her. And I usually put a little bit of glue. Stacy just wants Ponderosa back. He's not difficult, is he? you're feeling better. All right, so I'm just gonna stick this pipe cleaner, I remember the name of it, back in here. Twist it. The tightness. And I'm sorry I'm gonna be in front of the camera for just a second while I try to get her through here. I think I'm going to look for something to put in her hands. I'll have to look through here and see what I've got. I might have like a Easter egg. Got some Easter stuff that I can do and put in her hands. Anybody got any ideas? What would be cute in her hands? Oh, I think she's pretty. Okay, so we're all done, except for something to go in her hands. If anybody has any idea, maybe an Easter egg or maybe a little bouquet of, oh, a bunny, baby bunny. That might be cute. I don't know what I have. I have some Easter stuff not out, so I'll dig through there and see what I can find, and then I'll just post a picture of it. But, you know, that didn't take very long to do. Some really pretty spring flowers, or colors. And I think I'm going to put just a little dab of glue so we can cross her feet. Make her look like she's up on her toes. Yeah, bouquet, that would be pretty. A little basket. Oh, I like those ideas. I'm going to look and see what I have, because I have a tub of some things from last year. That might work. Hey, Mary. Hi, my sister. So, we're all finished. Thank you all so much for always coming and talking with me. And I'm looking at the wrong spot, but always coming and talking with me, crafting with me. So I'm not here all by myself, especially since Tonda's not here. She usually comes and helps me. But thank you all. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to pick something I already have. Look, I have these little carrots.
Oh, that'd be cute.
And like if I like pull her hands together, I can glue those carrots down in there like she's just holding them up in her arms.
Real cute.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find something I already have so I don't have to buy something else, you know?
Yeah, well that's why I said that you know, those little
Flowers.
But carrots would be perfect.
Yeah, flowers would be good too.
Maybe bring out another color.
Yeah, and see, it's got that, it's sort of like that same, you know, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that turned out so cute.
It turned out really cute. And it went real fast.
Yeah. Grapevines are easier to do than, okay, I'm going to glue her hands together, and then I'm just, well, I can't glue her hands together yet because I got to turn my glue gun on. That's why I didn't glue that cable tie on her. Usually I glue those on.
Yeah.
But I didn't have my glue gun on. I just had this glue pot on.
Yep.
Look at this cute little thing I got. You're going to love it.
What?
Let me see. Oh, crap.
You want me to clean up for you?
Yeah, look.
Is that a sweet one?
Yeah, it's a little tiny one.
Well, how cute is that?
Look.
That is strings and stuff.
Yeah, it's perfect for this little, it's just a little battery.
How cute is that?
Yeah, look at all this mess.
I'll come clean up for you.
All right. I think the bow turned out really cute.
It's real pretty. I love the colors.
So too.
I love that color, blue or green or whatever color you call it.
Yeah, I don't know what color you call it either.
The electric's out and where my house is.
Oh no, wonder why.
I don't know. I'm on a feed, you know, with everybody.
Right. Yeah.
They said it's not supposed to come on until about 6:30 tonight, but you know that doesn't mean it'll come on then either.
I wonder
But
if
I don't know why.
we've had so much rain
That's what everybody's been saying.
that I wonder if a tree didn't fall or something like that.
Possible.
Because we've had so, like a slip. I mean, I'm telling you, it has non-stop rains today.
Yeah.
I went to get my nails done and didn't take any money.
Well, she knows you're good for it.
I walked in there, but I took a bunch of stuff to sell there. So she said, oh, that one right there will sell tomorrow. I know exactly who will buy it. So I said, well, good. Take the money out of that and pay for my nails. Because I didn't bring any money. How do you forget to? No, I just didn't have enough money in there. Jeff had given me quite a lot of money. Cash, you know, I don't carry a whole lot of cash, but he had given me about, I don't know, many hundreds of dollars before I went to,
You deposit it all in the bank?
no, I spent it all. Don't ask me what on. When I went to, my sister's, he said,
Oh, okay.
do you have any money? And I said, no. And he said, well, you shouldn't be leaving without money. And I'm like, you know, I don't really worry about that because, and Tammy would have probably taken a credit card or debit card or whatever, but she doesn't really like to. So that's why I didn't even think about that when I was there.
Yeah, that way she doesn't have to show that much of the profit.
Right. Yeah, she doesn't hardly want to take them at all.
I don't blame her.
So, I didn't even offer that to her because I know she doesn't like to do it. And then, but you know, like she said, she would be selling that tomorrow. Don't worry about it, babe.
Yeah. Good. Oh, Debbie and I, we went to Venice and we drove went to Tammy's house or condo.
Oh, cool.
It's still being built, and we were sitting out in front of it. So I called Tammy.
Oh, I bet she loved that.
Oh, I told her, I want you to always remember, I was the first person to come to visit you at your house.
I
and you're
love
not
it.
even home. She said, Tony, you ought to get out and see if you can go in. And I did. And I video recorded everything for her. And evidently, when I get
Right, right.
So I recorded just a little over a minute, then I'd stop, and then I would record and start it again.
Right, right.
So they hadn't even got to see none of this stuff at their house.
Oh my
They had no
God.
idea of this.
Oh my gosh, I bet they loved it.
She was thrilled to death. They were there back right after December, and and they just seen a little bit of structure,
Right.
but they didn't get to see like tile down or bathrooms in or kitchen cabinets in or any of that.
Right.
So they were thrilled to death.
Tonda, that's worth gold when you're building.
Yeah, she was tickled to death to get to see it. So I was able to show her the trim and the tile work and everything. So they're still scheduled to be done by the end of the month. And I told her, I said, it's just mainly finishing stuff.
Yeah.
And, get a bunch of good finishing crew in there. They can go fast.
When is she coming down next?
Well, they're going to sign and finish it up at the end of May. And then, after that, their realtor is going to do the walkthrough. And then in about a week after that, they're coming. And they get to do another walkthrough.
Oh, good.
But whenever you have it built like this, they have a year before they come back in again, check everything
That's
out.
the way my brother's house was too. Yeah, in 1 year. And then they come back and fix everything, like if a crack happened or the the tape where they drywalled is cracked or
Yes.
yeah.
Well, their back of their house is right on their little self-made waterway. And I mean, I said you could just about spit over the lanai and almost hit the water. That's how close they are.
Oh wow.
And it's a beautiful. They're back where the lanai is and their bedroom, and beautiful view of the waterway.
Oh.
And it's going to be pretty. It's got 3 bedrooms, and she was thrilled to death that I mean, they were so excited.
Right. Has she retired yet?
No, she's got to work till we're the same age, but I'm 62. I'll be 63 in May.
Uh-huh.
She'll be 63 in October. But she has to work till at least 65 because of
Insurance.
Insurance.
Oh.
Because he's retired. He's on Medicare.
Right.
And she can't get on it.
Right.
And so she can't go out till she hits 65 because you
Bless
just
her heart. I know.
can't really afford that.
Right. Yeah, that's one of Jeff's things when he leaves. We're negotiating insurance for us.
Yeah. But, they were thrilled to get to see it. So, and I had sent 3 different videos, and then I sent some pictures, 3 pictures of the back there, where the lanai is, so that they can get a good look at the back of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So, did you go by that island walkway or island way or whatever that banker guy was telling me about to tell you?
Did you go down?
Remember the bank guy told me to tell you to look at Island Way or Island Walk or...
I can't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what he called it, but it was like Island something. There in Venice, remember he said he has a house in Venice.
Yes. I don't remember the name of the spot.
I don't either.
Yeah, and then...
It was like Island something.
Yeah, well, Debbie has a friend that has a friend that lives, and we were going to go by her place, but it's getting dark, starting to get dark, so we didn't go by it.
Yeah.
And it was like Tacoma, something like that.
Yeah.
Tacoma Isle or something like that. And, but we didn't get to go yet, so. But where Tammy's at, let me tell you, you talk about houses close. They're closer than my houses were when I lived downtown Russell.
Wow.
I was shocked how close these houses are. I mean, there couldn't be 5 to 8 feet.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
That's nuts.
And
I'm surprised building code lets them be so close, aren't you?
well, there's tons of them.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, and the land is flat land.
Well, Tonda, are those real very expensive, or is that not somewhere you want to be?
Well, Tammy's was about $375 for the condo, and it's a 3-bedroom.
Oh, you don't need something that big.
No, but even the for a 2-bedroom was still about $350.
That's ridiculous.
And so, and then they only got a 1-car garage. I know it's going to be a miracle, but I would love to have a 2-car garage.
I don't blame you.
And then that way I've got some storage.
Right.
Right, but finding it. But the thing is, so far, the area that I like is that I like the little
Estero. I love to hear that. You know I do.
Debbie's here, and I was telling her, I said, Debbie, I like the Estero area. And she says, honey, you got to please yourself.
Right.
And I said, Debbie, can I come and spend weekends with you? Yes.
Right.
Because that's what you were going to be doing.
Yeah, right. Right. Or I was going to have to come and spend some weekends with you.
Yeah. So, and then because I could always meet Debbie at the Venice Beach if you want to go to the beach.
Uh-huh.
Because it would be, not too far to have to go to. But,
Oh, let me show you what I made today.
okay.
You know, I told you I didn't have a St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
So I made this today. It's so pretty. Got it.
That's gorgeous.
It's like I took that sign apart and glued it together. It's like, let me show you what it looks like before you.
A couple different signs.
It's one sign from the Dollar Tree, but it's like this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So remember I did those a lot last year? So I took it apart and then I like glued it together. See how I just made it one sign. And then
Debbie's going to decorate her dining room table St. Patrick's Day. She's got it decorated now for Valentine's Day. So she always, Debbie loves dishes, and so she decorates her kitchen, her dining room.
yeah.
Coming up. So she's going to do it at St. Patrick's.
Oh, for color she's celebrating my birthday.
Yes.
Well,
Favorite holiday. She says it's her favorite holiday.
thank you. That's my birthday.
That's gorgeous. You did great on that.
Thank you. I just wanted to ask you about those carrots.
I think they'd be perfect.
Okay.
Bring that other color out.
Yeah, I'm going to glue her hands together. I think my glue gun cleaned it up.
Are you going to sell that?
I don't think so. She only wants little things because she said a lot of her customers don't have enough room. I mean, that probably would sell because it's not really that big. I got to figure out how much I have in it. What?
You know what you ought to do?
What?
Take pictures and take maybe clear picture frames or clear stands and print it off on your printer. And take a picture of things and say, if you're interested, I have this.
Yeah.
And then that way they've got pictures of it if they're interested in something.
I would really and truly like to find like a boutique that I can like do on consignment. Like you take so much money, and I'll.
Is there one over in South Point, out somewhere behind Sands?
I don't know.
I was thinking there was a boutique back there.
I don't know, but that would be a good thing to do, and let them take some of the money. And one of the coaches in my Wreath group I'm in, she's getting ready to do a 2-day seminar type thing online. You don't have to be there, for $35, and she'll teach you how to do the contracts for it, how to approach them, I thought that would be pretty good, but I haven't signed up for it. But I mean, $35, that's nothing.
Yeah.
But my friend Deanna, who was on tonight, said that she thought she might do it. And I thought if she doesn't, I can just pick her brain about what she said. But then I thought that's kind of silly. It's $35. It's not like it's $135.
Right. That way you can learn.
Yeah. So I might sign up for that tonight.
Are you still signed up with that guy that makes wreaths?
Yes, that's my coaching group. She's one of the coaches in that coaching group.
Okay.
Oh, I got you upside down. But yeah.
I probably look better.
No, I wasn't even looking at you. I had the phone upside down. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because there was a lady that lived on the street with me in Russell, and she had made a post about there's a boutique around there someplace.
well, I need
And
to
it's
check
up
that
behind
out.
Sam's.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
And then she said they had some of the cutest things.
I mean, just because I don't want to,
Ship.
Etsy's good, but I don't want to have to ship.
Yep, that'd be perfect.
So Jody said, did you hear Jody say, or see, not here. See Jody say that they're doing a, oh, that looks so cute, Tony, look.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I can't get a good. Yeah, I can't get a good. Then I need to put just a little bit of glue, like right there, so it looks like she's on her toes. Yeah, you know, because don't they have their legs crossed when they're on their toes?
Yeah. That way her legs won't completely dangle bad.
Right. I was hoping Heather'd be on there because I thought she might want this for Molly. She's a ballerina.
Oh, we'll send it to her.
Yeah, I'm going to. She knew I sent her a text and told her I was going live like I did you. She was one of those people in that group.
Well, she may be on it. They may went out to eat tonight.
Yeah, they could have. I think we're going to do a suite in Disney. I swear, I did. I had Kyla contact that lady today and ask her how much it would cost to upgrade.
Yeah.
And it's a lot, but I'm like, I don't want to be miserable. We will be miserable in one little hotel room with 2 beds.
Mm-hmm.
We will be miserable.
Yeah.
So this suite has a bedroom. It has 2 bathrooms. It has the table that you sit at. A Murphy bed pulls down over that. And then the couch pulls out into a full bed.
There you go.
So Kyla said today, what we could do is me and Piper could have the bedroom and her and Parker could do the other. That way they could get up and leave in the morning and not bother Piper.
Right.
Because if we stay in, those kids will not, they're not good. Well, Piper's a pretty good sleeper, but she hadn't